Hi there, I'm Jean Momluft. I'm the director of a local arts nonprofit called Mutual Dance Theater and Art Center. We used to be called Momluft and Company Dance, but we recently changed our name. I'm here to share with you a program that we designed to raise test scores in third grade reading and math. I know that a lot of you are at Montessori schools with mixed levels. This is actually a great program for a lot of different ages. There's a lot of range. You can also easily watch the video yourself and watch our activities and modify it to the age level that you're working with. But we targeted the Ohio Department State standards of learning that were for the third grade. So you're going to see that referenced a lot. But this program we created with some grant funds to create lessons and activities that bring reading and math together through physical learning, through movement and dance. There's a lot of research that shows that moving and dancing and getting physical activity into kids' bodies helps them to learn better and retain information for a longer period of time. We also know that the challenge of learning at home through hybrid or distance learning, that kids are sitting at their computers just like all of us are, and they do need some stimulus to get up and to move and to get some endorphins moving through their bodies. So this program brings together traditional learning subjects, helps them to learn it in a new and fun way, helps them to get up, and helps them to hopefully raise their test scores. So I know a lot of you are thinking that, oh, this is for the specials class, this is for PE, or this is for music. Actually, this was designed for the traditional school subjects. Our ideal scenario is that you would embed this into your normal curriculum and make use of it. So I'm going to give you a tour and talk about all the things that we're offering for you. The program is called Get Up, Get Down, and you're seeing the first page of a PDF that we emailed to a bunch of teachers in the district. If you didn't get it, please reach out to us at hello@mutualarts.org. I'm going to actually share with you the webpage. The way to access the program is to just go to this webpage here, getupgetdown.org. Going to getupgetdown.org is going to take you to a page that is initially geared toward the students right away. So that's the URL that you can send your kids to. So our theme this year with third graders is these little monsters. These monsters take the kids through activities and teach them things. If you're a student, you would click here. If you're an educator, you would click there. I'm going to take you through the student view first. The student view just scrolls them down along this same page, and it tells them this is a great place to have fun. We're trying to really get them invested in this and know that it's not boring math and reading lessons, but this is fun. So right now we have our third grade unit up. The reading unit is coming very soon. We're working on polishing up our videos and our activities, but right now live on the site today is third grade math. And it basically tells them to pick a lesson, any lesson. You actually do not have to do these lessons in any particular order, nor do you have to do them all unless you, the educator, tells them that they need to. But basically the kids will scroll down here and this will be updated with graphics. And they will choose whichever lesson they've been instructed to do or whatever lesson they want to do. And currently we have things like fractions, 3 different lessons on fractions, how that relates to counting and music, fractions and turning, number lines, polygons, perimeter, arithmetic patterns, multiplication and division, and how we can integrate all of those things with dance. So when kids click on a lesson, we're going to show you the patterns one. It takes them straight to YouTube, and we have these very polished videos that we have scripted and recorded in our studio, and a diverse cast of teaching artists will show the students an introduction to the school concepts, so for example, math to describe using math and patterns, and then also shows them how it can relate to dance. So these main lesson videos are very short. They last anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, and they're very important for the program because they basically teach the student what we're about to do in the activities. So they do have to watch the YouTube video first. So this is the medium of using video is great because you can see here that we're able to illustrate math in different ways through these animations that perhaps you can't do in the classroom. So throughout the video, you will see different illustrations such as these. And then once she's taught the math concept, she applies it to dance. So for example, here we are. We're going to go back and forth between different sides of our body, and we're going to do this movement, and we're going to add one each time. So that is an addition pattern. Then at the end of each lesson, toward the end, we show the kids, that there is a link below. So all the kids have to do is scroll down, and the very first thing it tells you in each video is, hey kids, practice more patterns here. So when the kids click this link, they are taken to a activity. So the first slide for the kids is teaching them how to use the Google Slides. And it always has fun music. And then we have these very interactive little graphics here, these little monsters telling them what to do and how we're going to go about this. So this builds on the YouTube video. They need to do the YouTube video first. And it basically takes them through a game that was most likely taught during the YouTube video. So this one, again, is about patterns. They're going to take them through a safety checklist. Is there anything around you that you can knock over? Don't want to dance there. And then it takes them through the game. And they will have to click through these slides to get to the activity. And here you can see one of the first activities is going to take them with some movement and give them some instructions. So it will give them some prompts. For example, the movement in this one is an air punch, and they're going to do a pattern, a mathematical pattern with the air punches. So they might start with one punch on one side, and each time they switch sides of their body, they're going to add 2. So that's an arithmetic pattern of adding 2. So it shows them the numbers, and it gives them these an illustration of how they did it. So it gives them the answers. All of these activities will provide the answers. So that's the quick overview that we wanted to show you for the kids. But in terms of the educators, there's a lot. There's a page specifically for you. So if you click on the educator link, you're taken here, and yes, things are crazy, are they not? Let's get right down to it. We just want you to know that this is not designed for specials. It's actually designed for traditional school classes. So this is actually, we think, not best in a music class or a PE class. We actually think this is best in the reading class or the math class, because there's reading and math questions that the kids will have. We want you to integrate this into your regular curriculum so that it can be taught with the way that you're teaching the subject. You do not have to do any extra work. None of this is extra. It's all stuff that supports the learning standards from the Ohio Department of Education. You don't have to grade anything. You actually don't have to do anything. You can actually just give them this link or tell them which lessons to do, and that's it. You don't have to review anything. They don't turn anything in. What's great about this, again, is that it supports learning by making concepts physical. Kids have fun and they get active. Everything is online and free. There's no logins required except for this platform called Flipgrids if they want to upload a video. It's designed for it to be completely self-sufficient online, and you can also do it in your classroom, but it's actually designed for kids to do it now as we are remote learning. If you're looking for the kids to have more interaction, we're seeing a lot of depression rise in children right now with this social isolation. If you are looking for something to interact more, they can upload videos to Flipgrid. We maintain those, so you don't have to review anything or do anything with that. There's also a bonus for the first 20 teachers to commit to using this program in your classroom. We're going to send you an active learning box, which is sort of like a big game board. It's like a 3x4 mat that the kids can play on when you have them back in your classroom. It's going to have reading dice, math dice, and a deck of action cards that prompts the kids to using their math and reading skills through dance. So it's a really fun way to get them connected with that movement and those concepts. If you're interested in that, please let us know. We really want to get our numbers up and try to make sure that we know how many kids are being reached. So on the educators page, we have a content listing for you so that you can see what the whole program is. Reading is currently not up yet, but in math, we have 7 lessons. These are the lesson numbers here. This is the title. So fractions is part of a group, and counting beats and dance. That is the Learning Standards 3 in F1. We just basically tell you what our application for dance is, how we're going to make that fun for kids. And then you have 3 links here. One is the teacher's guide. And this is a PDF that we've uploaded for each of you. And this is what you don't have to use, but you definitely can find it useful for your lesson planning. It basically gives you a rundown of what the video lesson is so that you don't have to watch it. If you don't have time to watch it, you can just skim over this and read this. And it tells you basically what the video does for the kids. It tells you what the math standards are, and also we meet Ohio dance standards. It gives you a list of the concepts so that you can see what kind of words we're using and what the kids are going to get. It also gives you a quick summary of each of the supplementary activities. And if you're really interested, it gives you a transcript of the main video. Back here on the teacher's page again, it also just gives you a link to the main lesson video so that you can have that all in one place if you want. There's also playlists on YouTube, and you can also subscribe and do all that business. And then we're also just giving you the direct link to the activities in case you need that. Again, everything for the kids can just be accessed from getupgetdown.org, and then it takes them to the video, which then takes them to the activities. So they don't actually need any of this. This is just for your reference, especially if you want those teacher's guides. So that is it. And we, again, we really hope to get those numbers up because we want to make sure that this was actually useful for you. If it wasn't useful, then we'll see that in the numbers and we won't be able to continue this program. But if it was, we would love to hear back from you. And again, if you can put it in part of your required content, that would be amazing. Thank you so much for letting us have a part of your meeting today. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to us at hello@mutualarts.org. You can also call us at 513-494-6526. Thanks so much and have a great day. Thank you so much.